Wednesday.
Hi.
I'm Corey with Creative Roots Art by Corey. You're on my page today. This is, or not page, sorry, channel.
I'm Mary with the Painted Peach by Mary.
Yep. And you guys are in the Artist Lounge with us.
Yes,
Come
we are.
on in and hang out. We have a couple things I wanted to talk about this. We'll wait till people are on, but
Yeah,
okay, get some tickets.
definitely.
Because we haven't really been live very much, so
No, definitely
let's see.
need to talk about it, talk it up. Somehow I got red in my brush. That wasn't good.
I'm gonna try to share. Like if we share over to Facebook, I wonder if it. They don't really like you to do that, right?
I mean, I do it.
You do. All right, I
Yeah.
do. I hope I don't kick us off. If I do, you're on your own.
Oh dear. Hopefully, I'm not going to be on my own.
Okay, back.
I
Did I
don't know.
even go anywhere?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know why, but I cannot hear very good, and my volume's all the way up. I hear you. It's just kind of quiet, but it might be on my end.
Yeah. It might be because of that whatever just happened. Every time something happens, I come back and can't hear me.
Well, it looks like we have 0 people.
It's okay.
Hi,
They'll
Mary.
come eventually, maybe.
Yeah, they just kind of come in as we stay on.
Yeah.
I'll just start painting. Whoopsies, my battle got caught stuck on my paint. I can't have that open though. I feel like I'm running out of room here. I don't know why.
Yeah, I have so much stuff on my desk right now because I'm trying to figure out what to do for that summerween. And I pulled out a bunch of old stuff that have pumpkins and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know what to do.
For that, yeah.
Ugh.
It's fun.
We have any, I see one person, but I don't see any comments yet. So say hello if you're on.
Who is our one mystery guest?
Who is our mystery guest today?
I know I didn't put like a topic or anything.
I think that's what brought people in last time because I had put up some stuff in the description. Like if you add things, sometimes maybe the
Yeah,
words
I
come up.
put painting and chatting.
Three
And then
people.
I'm not sure where I put it, but I put like, do you want to talk about spiritual warfare? Well, I think that was in my reel actually on Facebook, but I was talking about, our podcast. Oh gosh. I definitely want to do near death experiences.
Yes. I wish we could find
I
people.
found somebody. She didn't
Did you?
answer me, but remember little Weston that was struggling, but he ended up passing. He was
I
like
don't
5 months
remember.
old. There's a crafter. It's her grandson, but it's the other grandma. Because I would go on to get updates. Well, she had a near-death experience, and she
Oh,
was
wow.
talking about it, and I'm like, okay. So I did comment, but she didn't.
Oh, we have people commenting. Hey, everybody, sport editors and Rashida.
I forgot my glasses.
Yay. So we are here in the Artist Lounge today. We're just chatting and painting, and we usually learn something about spiritual warfare or something like that.
It's so silly. I can't see. Oh my goodness. That's the only way I could see. How are you seeing with your progressive?
I have to look through the bottom. You look really silly when we do it, but
How are you? Sport editors 327. Let us know if you guys were, if you've seen us before in the lounge here. I know somebody suggested painting a dolphin, but I figured
Oh, I forgot all about
I
that.
did. I didn't, and I was gonna say that, but I'm
Um,
like, what are the chances? Like, is it gonna
yeah,
work out? I
I
don't even
totally
know.
forgot. I was gonna do that too. Oh well, maybe next time.
I am from upstate New York, and
I'm from Southeast Georgia.
Georgia. So we're not really sitting together, even though it might look like it.
No, we're
So
not.
we come on and paint on Wednesday nights and chat with you all. We do have a couple things we could talk about. Is that Natalia?
I see Natalia. Is that Natalia?
Is it our Natalia? I can't read the comments, unfortunately, right now because I'm trying to learn my new glasses. They're
I
just a
do believe.
glare.
I do believe it's Natalia.
Is that our Natalia? Here with us. You'll probably like it. I was gonna do just a little, I don't know. I guess we'll call it study on what. Wait, is it? What is it? I think it's what is the devil. Who is the devil? That's what I might do it on. How are you? You having a good week? I don't know. I'm trying to decide. Should I start painting or should I read? What do you guys want? You want me to do a little thing on it? Why does it keep changing? Who is the devil? Because this one is who is Jesus? Who is the Holy Spirit? Who is the devil? What are angels? What are demons? What is heaven? So they're just, little. I mean, if it was on here, it'd be little clips, but it's in the Bible. Hey, Tamra. How are you?
Hey, Tamara. I'm just trying to sketch
Okay,
out something, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do this or not. I mean, I'm not going to draw it. Let me just try to make it without drawing it.
Okay, you want to know who is the devil? All right, that's what I chose for today. Perfect. So I will. I'll read it. I prepped my board. I mean, my board, my canvas. I'm gonna do a little girl with little ducks. She's kind of like walking away in a field. They are super cute. It's probably gonna be my last summary type painting, I think. But all right, so I'll read this, and we're gonna be turning to Ezekiel. That's why I couldn't find it. I have it in the wrong spot. Well, I guess I'll put it here because I got to turn it over. Okay, so who is the devil? Okay. What is the devil like? Does he really look like the red suited, pitchfork holding cartoon caricature? I can never say that. Caricature? Seated on a throne in hell? Or does he roam through the earth disguised as an angel of light? Unfortunately, far too many people do not have an accurate view of who the devil is. Many underestimate him and his prowess, even going as far as to doubt his very existence. Yeah. Someone once asked the great evangelist Charles Finney, which I thought is pretty funny. My dog's Finley. I call him Finney all the time. But it's Charles Finney. Mr. Finney, do you believe in a literal devil? Finney replied, you try opposing him, and this is super important, especially because we're going to be doing the series on spiritual warfare. I think that's what I'm going to be doing on Tuesday and Wednesday mornings in Mary's group, Creators for Christ, Journaling His Promises on Facebook. So it says, and this is what Charles Finney said, you try opposing him for a while and you see if he's literal or not. You will find out how literal the devil is the moment you make a commitment to Jesus Christ. And I think any of us can attest to that for sure.
Yes.
Who have accepted Jesus and shared the good news. I mean, there's so much opposition with that, but it's still worth it, I think.
Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
you're tired.
Coffee dyeing
Oh,
papers is
you're coffee
exhausting.
time.
It really is.
It is exhausting. I only did like 10 pages one time and I was like, okay, I'm done.
The
um,
fabrics are really exhausting because you have to hang
what'd
them
you say?
out. Fabrics when you're coffee dyeing those.
Dyeing fabric.
That is super exhausting.
Do you put that in the oven?
I don't do mine in the oven. I hang them out to dry,
Oh, okay.
but some people do.
Yeah, I have before, but I don't really do any of that anymore, but I do love it. Uh, so, the Bible clearly shows us just how active and conniving the devil really is. Just bear with me, guys, because my new glasses, I'm still getting used to them. I have to be like, at the same time, scripture also lets us know about the devil's limitations and ultimate demise. The more we understand the tactics of the intelligent spirit being, the better equipped we will be to ward off his attacks. And then it says below are some key passages of scripture that answers some of the most commonly asked questions about the devil, who is also referred to as Satan. I mean, obviously, most of us know that, right?
Mhm.
But I'm just going to do one. It says, "Where did Satan come from?" And then it's going to take us to Ezekiel. So it says, "Where did Satan come from?" Satan's pride, and that is extremely important to understand. Satan's pride led to his fall from heaven. Okay, so just think about pride and think about everything that's going on. Even isn't it in this month? Pride, is this like considered Pride Month?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think.
you're outdoor lawn drying. Oh, that's where
Um,
you're putting your paper, the coffee dyeing paper. Okay, so I'm going to take us to Ezekiel. Had to look for it. And Mary was saying she hasn't even like read from Ezekiel. I don't think it's something. I don't know. Haven't really been directed to Ezekiel much, and I'm like, where is it? Uh, but if you guys want to know, it's near Laminate. Gee, I gotta get back to my Bible study.
lamb,
Lam, I don't even know where that is.
lamb.
Jeremiah. If you've gone to Jeremiah, most people have. It's only two books away from that, and then we've got Daniel, the book of Daniel. So it's right in between Daniel and Jeremiah. Okay, mine tells me what page it's on. So read Ezekiel 28:12 through 19. So I'll read that, and then it takes us to another study that says, where did Satan come from? So, like, this could be something you would do, continuous, like a Bible study. It's could probably take up a good, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 studies per these little Bible studies. This is the cornerstone. So Ezekiel 28:12 through 19, I think I said, right? Let me find 12. I did start reading this. Okay. Son of man, weep for the king of Tyre. I think it's Tyre. We're going to just say Tyre. Give him this message from the sovereign Lord. You were the perfection of wisdom and beauty. So he's talking about Lucifer, actually, is what Satan's name was. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Your clothing was adorned with every precious stone, red, carnelian, I think this is chrysolite, white moonstone, beryl, onyx, jasper, sapphire, turquoise, and emerald, all beautifully crafted for you and set in the finest gold. They were given to you on the day you were created. I ordained and anointed you as the mighty angelic guardian. So I'm just going to refer to him as Lucifer because he was Lucifer first. That's, what God created and named him Lucifer. And he was beautiful, like just the best. He had the best of all. You had access to the holy mountain of God and walked among the stone of fire. You were blameless and all you did from the day you were created until the day evil was found in you. Your great wealth filled you with violence, and you sinned. So I banished you from the mountain of God. I expelled you, Almighty Guardian, from your place among the stones of fire. Your heart was filled with pride because of all your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. So I threw you to the earth and exposed you to the curious gaze of kings. You defiled your sanctuaries with your many sins and your dishonest trade. So just think, like, as I'm saying this, just think about like the flesh. I mean, this totally goes along with that flesh, and why we have to die to our flesh. Um, so I brought fire from within you, and it consumed you. I let it burn. I'm sorry. Burn it. I let it burn you to ashes on the ground in the sight of all who were watching. I might have missed something. Let me see. No, I didn't. So I let it burn. All who knew you are appalled at your fate. You have come to a terrible end, and you are no more. Now that he's referring to Lucifer. Unfortunately, he's not referring to Satan as we know him. Okay. So where did Satan come from? And it says to read that Ezekiel 28, 12 through 19. The Bible teaches that God did not create Satan as we know him today. Satan, formerly known as Lucifer, was once a high-ranking angelic being. According to this passage, he held a position of great power and influence. And like what comes to mind is how, so there's nothing wrong with being wealthy. You can be wealthy and love God, but if your wealth becomes, more important than God, you kind of meet your fate right there, you know.
Right.
So what went wrong? This text, although it was directed to the king of Tyre, I'm not sure. That's Tyre. I'm not sure if it's Tyre, but includes at least 4 revealing facts regarding the devil and his irreversible fall from glory. So, one says Lucifer had been created perfect. Verse 12 says that he was the perfection of wisdom and beauty. Another way of interpreting this verse is you had the seal of protection. You were full of wisdom, perfect in beauty. Clearly, Lucifer was a magnificent angelic being. And then 2, which I haven't read anymore, so I just read 1. But 2, Lucifer had been given a position of privilege. So again, I keep, thinking of like these people that are very high in power, affluent, and again, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's, you have to make that decision. What is your God, right? And a lot of times when you're wealthy and everything is just so comfortable and you have so much influence, you may not lean on God. Um, but he had been given a position of great responsibility and honor. He was appointed to be the anointed guardian angel, and it has those around it. Okay. Moreover, he had access to God and he had special abilities. And 3 says Lucifer's fall was rooted in pride. Lucifer was not satisfied to worship God. He wanted to be worshiped. So that would be like that whole jealousy, all that kind of stuff, comparison. And we know, there's nothing good in that, right? To compare is to despair. Ramsey taught me that, so don't go there. You guys ever heard that one? I think she might have learned it at one of her treatment centers. I don't know. Scripture says that he desired to climb to the highest heavens and to be the most high. And that's Isaiah 14:14, which that's where I've been. I've been reading Isaiah. So good. I think I'm in Isaiah 30 something. I'm not sure. It's my other Bible. Instead of being grateful for the many blessings God had given him, he sought to use those blessings to his own advantage. As a result, he lost his position in heaven and will one day be brought down to the lowest depths of the pit of hell. And then it says, see Isaiah 14:15. But what's number 4? I'm not going to go there today because I'm going to paint as well. Um, Lucifer now wants to create as much havoc as possible. Yeah, he does. And he's relentless.
Yes, he is.
But as Irene always says, we design a roadkill, but God, right?
Yeah.
Because he knows his time is limited. And I mean, this book, obviously, I mean, this particular Bible study I'm talking about, a New Believers Bible, and this is very, very old. I've had this, I think we probably had it for like maybe 30 years. Um, because he knows his time is limited and his sentence sure, his sentence sure, Satan is dramatically stepping up his efforts in these last days. In fact, the Bible tells us that he is trying to lead people away from the faith by causing them to follow teachers with teachings that come from demons. That's 1 Timothy 4. He wants to pull down as many people with him as he can. So, if you are a believer, if you share the good news, Satan really hates you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he wants people on his team, right? And there is definitely something to that. I mean, whew, it can get really, really, really rough.
Yes.
And
Hey, Renee.
oh, hi, Renee. Let me see. I'm gonna go put this back so we can read next time. The next time we're together, I don't know when it is. We never know when it's gonna be. I want to do my Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but I'm still like trying to figure out these classes, and I'm still after 24 hours. No, this is day 2, and I still haven't figured it out. No, I'm definitely adjusting, but there's still some adjustment.
Yeah, it takes a bit to get used to them for sure.
Yeah, how long? I mean, the first ophthalmologist who actually did my, I think that's what it is, right? Ophthalmologist who gave me the, test and all that. Gosh, I forgot what this was. Oh, he said that it could take up to like 7 days. Some people adjust quicker, slower. So, I mean, day 2, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, it took me about a week to get
What
used to them.
Yeah, how long did it take you, Mary?
It took about a week or so to get and
And then it's just like
where I
sinking
wasn't like tripping over curbs when I was walking and stuff.
in.
Because you can't really tell how high or low things are.
When you go
Yeah.
downstairs, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so maybe next time we could do what are angels next, or just what are demons. It's good. I mean, it's simple, but it's something that is worth reading. Like, even though maybe we know, it kind of puts it into perspective and kind of confirms what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, I do feel a lot better. I don't know. Um, I've been putting eye drops in and all that, so I'm not sure why all of a sudden my headaches were gone, but then they did come back 2 days ago. I was like, oh no, but I feel great now. I feel no headaches, no strain. I just can't read. I have to go like this, and I don't have. I'm just going on my natural lighting here. I didn't turn my overhead light, so you guys probably see Yeah, you can see like the sun is just kind of blinding me. Um, oh, really? You just went back to your readers. I don't think I could ever do that now, though, really. Because, like, and the one ophthalmologist told me to keep them on. When you put them on, keep them on. Don't even give your eyes a break. Just keep keep them on because that will kind of like confuse your eyes. Well, the guy yesterday, the ophthalmologist who fitted them, which I got to go back because they're too loose. Um, he said that you don't have to keep them on. He was super just chill about it. He's like, I don't know. He said it took him like maybe 3 days, and then he said, no, you can take them off. So I'm like, okay, now I have to have like specific instructions to go by. So I keep going back and forth. I'm like, oh no, which one do I listen to? So I did take them off a little bit. I will admit that, and I didn't sleep in them. Is that okay?
No, I do not sleep in them.
I can't see. I think I might have to go like shut that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go shut the curtain because I really just can't see. That one must be this one. So no, it's pitch black in here, but there's no glare.
It looks the same to us.
Isn't it funny? It's dark in here, but that's okay. Oh, I know, Tamara. I was listening to today on your live. That stinks. So when you had the stroke, it actually like damaged your sight. That stinks. All right, so I'm gonna get started, but was there anything that kind of like stuck out to you guys? Is there something that you didn't know? Oh my goodness, I don't even have these.
Mine doesn't
This is
reach.
what makes
Ah,
it a good soap.
it doesn't reach.
Oh,
I've got to
here's
move
some.
over.
So, what we're thinking about. I totally changed. It kind of does, change your personality a little bit. Being different, and now I'm the podcaster. Um, we want to do a, I don't know if we're going to do a segment or maybe actually a series of near death experiences. Okay, so if you guys know, or if you yourself have had one, let us know. I was telling Mary, I have one person in mind, and I actually contacted her, but I haven't heard back. But it's to me that is so. Oh my goodness, I could sit there on YouTube and watch the near death experience podcast like for hours.
Yeah, they are pretty interesting.
Okay, so this is really boring.
Sorry. Move along then.
I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm glad you didn't lie about it. I'm glad you're honest. I personally don't think it's boring. Um, there's gonna come a time that you're really gonna need to know this if you don't know it, and then you're gonna be like, darn it, I wish I'd listened to those girls. Because might not be too long off. But each one of us, we're not for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe this will make it really exciting when Mary and I are really doing our I haven't even been looking. She's been doing it. What am I talking about? It's just me. I'm doing some.
Like pride and vanity.
Yes, Natalia. So there you go. Like that whole pride that's going on. I feel like it has definitely. I think it said it in there how he's kind of amped up. Yeah, that. I mean, pride, and that can be any of us, because we were born into sin because of what Lucifer did. And that can be just very, very destructive. No doubt there. Oh man, this is dry. What was that? Was that Max? Is it getting any more exciting for you, Max? No, I don't know. I don't think there's an X. I can't see, so I'm trying.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm I'm gonna call you Max. What would you like to talk about? Something that's something that's inappropriate.
I'm
I
sure.
meant appropriate. Is there like topics that you're interested in that maybe we could help you with? I mean, if you just don't like it, like because of what we're talking about, really nothing we can do about that. If you don't like our painting, I mean, sorry. Lots of people do that. So we're still coming on here. My paint's dry, darn it. So I'm just doing a little bit of the woods back here, and then we got some little duckies in a field, and it's just very precious.
I'm just struggling.
You're struggling?
Yeah, I think I want to paint over it already.
Oh no. Well, at least you're not struggling like about your faith or anything.
No, not at all.
It is frustrating when your art isn't like, what you're planning on, but I'm sure it'll come together. Just don't give up.
Yeah.
Don't paint over. I never would do that. That's the painting
She's
over part.
fibbing.
I've been
How
painting
did
over
that
part.
comment get all the way to the bottom? It was up above the other comments. Pretty painting girl. Oh, thank you, Natalia. It'll if it don't come together, it'll end up being something else, and that's fine too.
That does happen to us. Um, let's see. So I kind of prepped this a little bit right before we hit the live, just so that I could like actually get to the little girl, because I knew I was going to be reading. It's 5:30. Let's see. So this is Pinterest, or no, I put it in my Pinterest, but it was actually on uh, Amazon, I believe. So it's probably like diamond art or something. I don't know. No, it's probably like a poster. It doesn't say. I didn't screenshot that part. It has like a frame. I was thinking of doing like the reverse canvas on this one, but I like that. It's hard. I mean, I still could actually. So
Yeah.
if you're thinking of doing like a reverse canvas, I found it's a lot easier to paint it this way and then do it and just you'll lose the sides a little bit.
Oh, I
But
didn't
I
know
think you
that.
still
I didn't ever think about doing it backwards.
I know.
Painting it first and then doing it.
And then pulling it off. That way it's nice and taut, when you're trying to
Yeah.
paint. I mean, I just found that helped me, but I don't know. I'm sure there's many different ways of doing that, right? Um, but what I don't like is then you have to put like a hook on it, You can't just like hang it. So I don't know.
So back to the devil. Where did the whole red devil with a tail, all that come about? Is it written out somewhere that he looked like that, or is it just?
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I'll have to Google that one. I really don't know where. I mean, yeah, where did that image, like, how did that come about?
Yeah.
It's deceitful in the way of that's what you're looking for, So you're like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, at least even like just say like in other people,
Right.
something that may be, demonic. It's deceitful because no, it's okay. I mean, look at how, normal this is.
Right.
Like, for instance, I think, did we talk about that before, like the Ouija board and all that? I think we
I'm
kind
not
of touched
sure.
on it on here. But I don't know if you guys have ever done Ouija boards. Obviously, I haven't. I don't do that now. but I have when I was younger. And my cousin got one for her birthday. It's in, and I don't know if it is now, but I believe it still is. It's in with children's games, So
Yeah.
my aunt who got her that, I'm sure she wasn't thinking, that this was actually very satanic.
Right.
It was a board game. It was in with board games. Does anybody know if that's still the case?
I'm not sure. I haven't even seen them in a while, but it's not like I'm looking for them.
Right.
I think it's related to hell being red, fire, so the devil's burning in the fire. But is hell burning in fire?
Yeah. Yeah. And he's actually not burning right now. Satan right now is, I think it said that in there. I mean, he is right here. He actually reigns right here on earth. Um, so yeah, I mean, in a way, I do believe that it's to be deceitful because you're not really like aware. You're thinking
Right.
he's just like down in hell, and that's not the case. And he he prowls in ways that you wouldn't know, wouldn't think. And like the Antichrist, when he comes to be, he's going to be very, very tricky. I mean, many, um, I don't know, Christians, people that are believing, I'll just say are Christians. I'm not sure if that's because I've been trying to figure all that out lately too. Like, and that's very controversial. With like the tribulation, the rapture. Are we going to be here? Aren't we going to be here?
Right.
Um, but yes, he is just a prowling around. He's right here amongst us. He's got many. That's what demons are. He's got a lot of helpers, and those helpers don't want to help you. They're helping Satan. They want as many as they possibly can to be on Team Satan. So whether this seems boring or not, Max, he's probably not gonna know. I'm sure not going to be quiet about it.
Right.
This is our job. This is what we're supposed to be doing while we're here. We're here for such a short time. And I mean, I know all you guys who watch me and know me know that like I grew up. I had that my little sweet white church. Would go there for Sunday school. I had no idea that not even close to what actually, is taking place right here on earth. Even as a Christian, once I accepted Christ, I think I talked about that last time that, or maybe I did this on our Previous for Christ, that song, what can make you white as snow, nothing but the blood of Jesus. So when I got saved, I thought that everything was like pure. And it is. I mean, it is, your opportunity to start over, but the like the demons, I mean, there's so many different words for them. So there's entity, infirmities, um, the whole spiritual warfare. You can be a Christian and there could be something that's still manifesting that kind of attached to you. So just be aware of that because it's in, like I said, he's tricky. He's tricky. That's why you're supposed to be doing the things we're doing right now and reading because that's how we educate ourselves and understand, right? Understand that yeah, you can be affected. Satan can't dwell in you. You can't have Satan and um, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, in you, but it can attach. And I mean, whew, I've witnessed it so very much. And it's hard to determine like why, like what is still going on where we're allowing that. So there's some, whether it's maybe some past sin or something that you're still struggling with. That's kind of like that's their fuel. And the whole trickery.
Confess I am proud at times towards people who I felt hurt or insulted by. It's hard to ignore 100%. Satan must love that. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
He does love it, but understand, Natalia, that we all fall short. We all fall short. Not one of us has like arrived, and we won't. The whole time that we're here, as long as we're in these flesh bodies, yeah, we will not arrive. But the fact that you recognize that's your fuel.
Yeah.
That's what you can grow on, knowing that you're, still struggling, and that's what we do, and that's why you read the Bible and you, uh, you do ask the Lord for the wisdom and just correction and guidance and direction and all that, because we'll need that forever. Not forever, forever on earth. All right, I think the sun went down and now it's really black here. Can't wait to see my painting. I could go turn my light on. I just didn't really want to. Probably will have to. Does that make sense? And like, God is not a God of like anything that you feel ashamed, condemned, any of that. That's not from God. That is absolutely 100% Satan's way of keeping you from what the Lord has for you. Because then you'll be like, well, I'm embarrassed. I'm going to just be quiet because I'm struggling with this and this. But just know that that's not the truth, and that is from Him. So anytime you feel judged and condemned and you're not good enough, and, we all go through that. Well, I'm just going to speak for myself and for my children because they certainly have felt that too, like who's going to listen to me because I'm struggling with this and this and this, but it's just not true. The Lord uses those people, and there's many different stories in the Bible of how He does just that. He doesn't use. I'm not good at these analogies. I always forget. Let me think about this. Do you know what I'm trying to say, Mary? Can you get in my brain?
No. Not right now, I can't.
That's why I have you as my partner. Pick up.
I'm not good at remembering them either.
Know this. Give me a minute. It's been a while, guys. God doesn't use the called. I'm gonna get it mixed up. Do you guys know this? If I wasn't on here, I'd be able to say it. Anyway, He doesn't wait for us to be perfect to use us.
Right.
That's not the case, and it's not. It's just 100% not true. It's just something that Satan wants to get in our heads. That we're not gonna. But anybody that's been used in the Bible, there was so much corruption. One couldn't even speak. He wasn't a mute, but he stuttered. And it's like, what? No, there's no way. I can't even talk. Why would you use me? That's who he uses. That's how he works. And through it, you grow so much. You become what you never thought you could. You could be. That's all part of His plan. Do you have any? No, I'm not gonna put you on the spot. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm sorry. I guess I just don't want to be the one. I don't want to be taken over or anything.
I'm learning from you right now. I wish I would have known all that when I was young.
So true. Sure would have saved us a lot of all that shameful, not good enough, right? Allowing people to do things that you really know should not have happened, right?
Yep.
But
But we wouldn't be where we are right now if we didn't have to learn.
exactly, He uses it all. He sure does. And it could be like just the littlest things. I've been experiencing a lot of just, I don't know if it's a question, just really, really, really being tested. And I'll tell you guys one little, I mean, it's little, but it's not because this is what it's all about. This is what we're supposed to be arriving and recognizing. Okay, so Mary already knows this, just about Ramsey right now with insurance, So she has Medicaid, some sort of state insurance, and she's had it ever since she like got too old to be on my husband's. So I think it was 26 and she just turned 29. So she's had full Medicaid, and being where she was with treatment, I mean, they just loaded her up with a ton of medicine, okay? Lots of like antidepressant, just all this stuff. And unfortunately, like I would love that for her to not have to be on it, but especially since she's going through all, she's still mourning Ryan like every day. Well, she went to get her meds. I don't even remember like the first, like why she couldn't the first time. I'm not sure. This has been going on for I think 2 weeks now. So just every time like she called or went there, it was something else. There was some reason why she couldn't get this medicine. Oh my goodness, what is going on? So I wanted her to switch to where I get my medicine, which is not great. It's at like, um, is it Rite Aid? Walgreens. It was Rite Aid. It changed to Walgreens. We have issues, but not like what she's going through. She'd go there and they're like, oh, that's out of stock. And I mean, this is something, I don't know if it's a controlled substance, but you certainly don't just cold turkey stop. Okay. She had to. It wasn't, no matter what we did, it was not available. Well, this was, I think, 2 days ago, might have been yesterday. I can't remember exactly, but we went to pick it up at Walgreens and she said, oh, it's going to be, like $65. I'm like, does she not have insurance here? Like, what's going on? And I said, no, it shows that she has private insurance. So because she has the private insurance, the Medicaid can't be billed and this is how it always was when they were little, like when they were younger, because my husband had insurance, they're on his insurance. So they bill your private and then whatever remains, then Medicaid picks up. I'm like, she doesn't have private insurance. So what do we do? And they're like, oh, I don't know. I mean, that's what it says. And you have to contact them. So yesterday, or I believe it was yesterday, guys. I don't really remember if it was yesterday or the day before, but so we said, well, what is it? What's the private insurance that she's supposed to have? And it was this weird HPOV. So I immediately, we started Googling. We couldn't even find that. I'm like, and all of us Googled it. Nobody can find it. I'm like, that doesn't even exist. Like, how are we supposed to, how are we supposed to contact something that doesn't even exist? There's no number. Oh, I don't know. That's not our department or whatever. Um, so yeah, frustration, which Pastor Kevin always says, frustration is not a fruit of the spirit. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm frustrated. Like, what do you do? I'm extremely frustrated. She's on a lot of medicine and it's extremely expensive. So, and honey, you have to call. So she's calling, and of course, she was trying to call I think it's social services. And there's only a window that they're open. So yesterday that didn't work. Today, I'm like, when is it? So she said it's between 11 and 3. I'm like, okay, I'm going to help you. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to commit to anything today. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing. So we did. And of course, we were directed about 18 different places. So the first, I was pretty good. The first like 5, I'm like, it's okay. Just ask them, where can we find out this or this or this? I was getting super frustrated. I came up. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just sit here by myself. I'm gonna read my Isaiah, because that's what I've been reading. I read it, and as I read it, I mean, it was just exactly what I needed to hear and exactly what I needed to happen. So it was talking about, we don't get our strength, right, from us. We cannot do this on our own, that, that the Lord is with you and all that. So I'm repeating it. I'm like, all right. So I kind of like refueled, refreshed. I think we were eating lunch or something. Like, all right, she needed a break too, Like, okay, all right, Lord, you have this. If you have this, just direct us and, um, you know, help us to get to a person that not only are they kind, but they're actually trying to help, because I mean it's hard. You just come across a lot of different people, and they if they're not having a good day. So he did just that. He really did. We ended up having to go, I think, to like three. I hope this isn't super loud. I'm so sorry if it is. I forgot I don't have the option to have that sound reducer or whatever. Um, but yeah, so he did. He absolutely stepped up. We have a responsibility, right? So I kind of, redirected my frustration. Um, and it was really a very good experience, actually. I try to like not speak. Oh, like I'll say it quietly to her because she really wanted me there. So I'm like, tell them, yeah, tell them you already did this, you already did that. Anyway, it worked out wonderfully, and I just know that the Lord he had us. The people were very, very sweet, directed us to this HPOV, gave us a phone number, which yesterday, the day before, they're saying, we can't do that. It's nice that you talk to somebody different every time, you have an
Yeah.
opportunity to get somewhere. And
Right.
that's what happened. And so I think it was New York State Health that we were directed to, and they actually had the phone number to this HPOV. So it worked out. I mean, she still has to email, and she doesn't have insurance right at the moment. But I was able to purchase 1 month of what she was trying to get. So that was, it's helpful for her. So now she's like in a better frame of mind anyway, so that she can tackle this. But it was just nice, and it was a nice way for me to like witness to Ramsey again, because I mean I take like any opportunity. And I said, see, so that's what you have to do. You know that the Lord is with you. You just kind of have to rethink all your way of thinking, right? And go to that Bible. It never fails you. It really doesn't. So now, even though we have some work, I have like that peace of mind, knowing that it's going to be soon. They were really good about it, and we just have to get that email, print it, and probably have to mail it out. I'm thinking to the local Medicaid. It was all a mistake. It was. Did I even say that? What it actually was?
Yeah.
I don't think I did. Sorry. And then I'm going to be quiet. And then Mary, you're saying something.
I'm just listening. I'm listening.
What it was, which I think it was AI. So Ramsey is on SSI, okay? Because they're on that, they have to have like a meeting kind of thing, and it's over the phone. Thank God, it didn't used to be. And they just ask. They want to know if you're actually still in need, right? She is, unfortunately. She still is, very much, both ways, mentally and physically. So she had that done. Well, I'm on live talking about you. But yeah, this is Ramsey right now. All our ordeal. So, what happened is, so she had her. This is just, I mean, they didn't explain this to me, but I'm just, coming to the conclusion. Oh, it's loud. So she had her, interview over the phone, got reinstated. Everything's great. She still had her insurance and everything. then I think they had that, I don't know if you could say AI or like a computer generated that kind of goes through like her history to make sure, that she is still actually eligible. Well, somehow they found an insurance from 2023, right? Which that's the last time she was on her dad's insurance. Um, but it didn't come up that it was terminated. So that's how it all started. Okay. It was a long, I like investigating, but not when it's, my own life like this. That's not fun. But at least we, figured it out. The HPOV thing, no idea because we've never even heard of that. I think it might be like a company that, you know how they have like, they explain it like the umbrella, and then there's a bunch of different insurances under that umbrella. I think the HPOV thing may have been like the umbrella, and I think we had Aetna at one time. I don't know. They didn't really tell us what it was. Did she say Aetna? No, I know the HPOV, but what we actually had. Yeah, it was something in the Ohio Valley. So they're like, yeah, so she doesn't even have New York insurance. Okay. So we got to the bottom of it and it felt so good, right? Yeah. Coaching her. It felt good. You better say the right thing. No, but it just, it's a little bit dark in here. Yeah. shouldn't even say anything. I'm sitting here painting in the dark. We've had a couple years, actually. I was gonna say a couple days, then I was gonna say a couple weeks. We've had a couple years, guys, so just bear with us. So of hard stuff. But God, right? So I hope that that's something that you guys, encouraging. You can just lie to me if it's not. I need to think that so I can. Getting like nothing done, but this is actually all just for fun. Yes, practicing patience helps avoiding frustration. You're so right, and we did lose our patience, right? She's over here doing selfies. We did lose our patience, but kind of like what you said, Natalia. I recognized it, and look what happened. And it wasn't us. It was the
So
Lord.
Renee wants to know what advice we have for her with her oldest granddaughter dealing with the path her mom has chosen.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know.
I don't mean to put you on the spot. I just don't want to be I just don't want to take over.
I don't remember the whole story, so it's kind of hard for me to. Hard for me.
Do you mean on this? You made me. I didn't want to do that.
Do you remember the whole story, Corey? So that I don't really remember everything.
I know that. Renee, how much do you want us to say?
Right.
Just, I think Renee had said that before, that her granddaughter's mom struggles with addiction. And I don't know if you mean like she's going down that same path, but I do know that always just try to encourage, um, a Bible study or like we're so lucky we have Google now, right? Google, Amazon, I know for me, when I first got saved, it was so hard to understand the Bible. Like, I'm like, where do I even start? I think that I started in the book of John because, like, where I got saved, Women of Faith, they sent me the book of John. So I had that, but still, like, it's hard. Well, I'm just saying, in my experience, to put yourself in to these stories. It doesn't happen. It didn't happen naturally for me. I'm like, okay, this book of John. I'm trying to read it, and like, this is boring. It doesn't make sense. This doesn't have anything to do with like my life. So I think it's really a great thing to go on Amazon, type in a couple of those, this your scenario, and just look at the list and start with a book. It could be, I don't know. I think most younger um, kids these days, it sounds so old. Back in my day, back in my day, we would get a book. But anyway, the Kindle, if they're more into that kind of thing, get it on Kindle or whatever. And that certainly has helped all of us.
Yes.
Is that good, Renee? With Medicare. Oh, with Medicare, they get billed first. Oh, really? And then your secondary?
Yeah, that's how they do it here too.
How we did it, and that is how it is here. I wonder if that's just a New York thing. Huh. They first billed it to, so like my husband's insurance must have been our primary. So maybe
Yeah.
you can choose, I don't know. So it would be billed there, and whatever they didn't pay, Medicaid
Right.
picked up.
Right. So whatever you choose to be your primary is what we're going to bill first.
Who knows? I
She
let him do
struggles with
that.
how she's supposed to feel about her mom.
No,
Well,
she struggles with how she is supposed to
the
feel
only
about her.
the
Yeah.
only thing I really have to say is you just have to encourage her to keep praying for her mom,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
she can't change her mom, but she can definitely keep praying for her and pray that God changes her.
that's so hard with it being your mama. I get that.
Yeah.
And she can still love her mom, like that shouldn't be something that she's struggling with. She can still
Right.
like her mom. She can still long for her mom. And by praying for her mom, that helps her mom too, to have that opportunity to possibly be, directed in just making better choices. Um, is that helpful?
I mean, I've dealt with addicts in my family, and that's all that you can really do. The more you do for them, the more that they're going to take advantage of you. So you have to just pray.
I do have to turn my light on. I can't see anything. I'll be right back.
I'm not getting much done because this is so wet. I can't really do too much to the cow right now. I don't even think I said what I was painting. I'm painting a Highland cattle with a butterfly on it, but it's getting there somewhat. He's got a crooked nose at the moment.
That's really cute. I'm just making a big swampy mess here, and $65. Just and what's funny is like I'm gonna remember exactly what we were talking about. Well, every time I look at it, I'm gonna be thinking about the whole Medicaid stuff.
Oh my goodness.
It's gotta dry. There's a lot of water here, but the one thing I love for me on the Wednesday nights is I do something that like I don't have like a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I'm literally just having fun here.
Yeah,
Nobody.
this is just a fun little painting that may not end up being anything.
Hey, it's our therapy. You guys help us too. We all help each other. Hopefully, I hope that I help you guys. Again, I can't speak for anybody but myself, right? So I hope that this is helpful, Renee. Um, I will send this to you. This girl, I got, she just came along my feed. I can't remember what her name is. I know it's Hannah, but I don't remember anything else. But I can send this to you if you want me to, Renee. I think she's on TikTok, but I saw her on Facebook, and she just wanted to tell her story. I've been watching a lot of that where, I have to follow her and click on the reels so that I can see the next.
Yeah,
Look
I've
for
been doing
Just
that too.
Watch. What do you go to that Just Watch and you go to part 2 and 3 and 4 and 5? Well, she happens to be Ramsey's age, but I mean, this is awful. So her mom struggled with some sort of addiction. I think it might have been like prescription drugs. And I mean, she was only 10 years old at this time. She didn't really understand that, and she was super close to her mom, and her parents weren't together. On Christmas, so she was 10 years old. On Christmas, she was at her dad's. This was Christmas Eve, I believe. She had been at her dad's, and right before she left, she had strep throat. And I think she forgot to take her medicine to her dad's. I can't remember that part, but um, when she got home, she didn't feel good. And her mom said, "Okay, I'll, get you some medicine. I think she had a stomach ache at this time. So she said, just, go get your pajamas on." And they um, co-slept. She slept in her mom's bed with her. So she, of course, trusted her mother and, did all that and came. She was watching, when trauma hits, you remember specific things. And she was watching.
I totally watched this whole thing too.
You did? Oh my gosh. Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
You can chime in. That's so funny. I probably got it because you watched it. I don't know, but it's every day I want to see what's going on. Isn't her name Hannah?
I can't remember. I can't remember
No,
what her name was, but yeah.
that's crazy. So she was 10. I mean, so she was watching Nanny McPhee. Her mom came in with, I guess it was actually Capri Sun because that was in the investigation, but with juice. And she didn't like to take medicine, so that's what her mom would do, put it in her juice. So she started drinking, and she said it tasted horrible and she didn't want it. She told her mom she was going to have it. She's like, "No, you have to, because this is going to make you feel better." So she did. What she didn't know is her mom was actually trying to eliminate her from the earth. Okay. um she would supposedly, and Mary, you can chime in anytime you want to, because I could be getting stuff wrong. She was said that she was going to try, you know, to end her life as well. Okay. So ended up, she wrote like letters to um, the last will and testament, right? Had them all over the house. So it looked like, she was going to do the same. Well, she had been taking these for years and years. So obviously had like a higher tolerance. And she ended up, I think it was like 50 to 100 pills were in that juice, in that drink. So she basically kind of like went into a coma, I guess. Um, but her mom must have been aware enough and decided like she didn't really want to continue, taking more drugs, and saw that. Oh, it was Bailey, I think. No,
Yes, I think it was.
but Renee, if you're interested, we can send you this. But um, yeah, so she called 911. The mom called 911, and she was like slurred and, on there, but nothing like her poor daughter, who was completely lifeless. But obviously, she survived, and she has gone through some of those emotions that your granddaughter probably is dealing with. She didn't understand. Like, she woke up after, I don't know, like a couple of days, right? Like 4 or 5 days. They may have like put her into a induced coma, to for her body to recuperate or whatever. But she did. I mean, she made a full recovery, but she wanted her mom. She said your mom's the one that makes you feel safe, and so she's gone through so many different like emotions. So I think that that might be something good that you might want to look at. The mother is not in jail now, but she did. Do you remember how long she served? Oh, until I- I'm just gonna say Bailey. So she was 18, right?
Yeah, and she actually no, I think she actually went and visited her in
Yeah,
jail when she turned 18.
she did.
And she was like, I don't know why I did that. But but I don't know
But she
what
never even
age.
got to, yeah, to talk to her about like she still was hopeful, right? That her mom, that it was an accident, that her mom was
Right.
just trying to help her.
Yeah.
So sad.
Oh, sad.
So sad. But she's just, gone through several different emotions. So it might be something that you want to look at, Renee, and see if it's, something that'll be beneficial for your granddaughter to just kind of feel like, well, she's not alone, and that her feelings are valid. Sheesh, I'm not gonna get to do ducks or anything today. I got a really good background. Um,
Yeah, I just can't get this nose right, so I probably just need to not look at it anymore for a while.
she certainly has a right to be angry for sure. Um, I mean, there's just it's so hard when it's your mom. I personally can't relate to that, like as a child at all. I can as an adult though. I mean, my mom hasn't tried to kill me. Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Goodness.
Oops, sorry. I know that's so hard. It's so hard, and I mean, any sort of addiction, it distorts so much. I was talking about that with Ramsey. I mean, it just literally takes who you were like that. You just don't recognize that person at all. They don't. There's not logically thinking like they once were, and it's hard. It's not. It's not fun. It's not anything anybody would wish upon anybody, right? This girl that I would like to come on our podcast. Do you guys remember? I think Renee, you might have been watching Baby Weston. I can't even remember um, who the crafter is because I didn't know her. It was her grandson though. Um, there were twins, and one didn't make it, and the one that did make it, they were born in just this like past September or Christmas time, December. I started watching. I don't think who even put it on there. I think it might have been Melanie actually. I'm not sure, but I just started like following her, and because he was, there was lots of ups and downs, and they ended up taking him home. He ended up passing away, but in the meantime, I ended up following Weston's other grandma, and she was an addict. She's a Christian. They're both Christians. She was an addict, and it's really interesting. Like, just she said, even like if she was still an addict, she would never have been able to get through that, and leaning on God, not on, prescription drug or whatever, but she did have a near-death experience. I saw it on her. I don't know how recent that was because I'm probably watching all her reels too. Um, I don't know why my eyes are strained. Watch other people's lives. You just want to watch other people's lives, Get out of your own for a little bit. But she did. She was talking about it. I'm like, oh, because Mary and I have been talking about this. We want to do like I said, whether it's just a segment or a series on near death experiences on here in the lounge, you know. So I didn't private message her, but I put it like I commented something, and there was only like 4 comments, so I thought she'd really see it, but I haven't ever heard. So we
He
might have
probably
to.
thinks who's this crazy lady wanting to talk to me.
I know. And she's like, weirdo.
What do you want to know about?
She's probably gonna ask the other grandma, do you know this girl? She has like a podcast or something. And I don't even remember the other girl. I don't think she knew me. I can't believe how quickly I forget things. I knew her like page and everything because I kept wanting to, see the update because they had him go home on like a hospice care. And
Huh.
that was crazy. Did anyone see it?
I don't remember this. Where was I
He
living
just
under a
recently
rock?
passed away like 3 weeks ago, maybe a month.
I
That's
must
why
have been living under a rock or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Now I'm trying to think. I know Melanie was on there too, like the updates and stuff. I'm pretty sure it was Melanie.
Yeah.
So she might remember who this girl is. As a crafter, I didn't know her. I just didn't know her, but we were all praying. I think Sherry was too. Was praying for baby Weston and
It's a possibility that I just have not remembered it. Oh,
I just can't remember. But so yeah, we
trying to put
definitely
it on.
want to. Um, my phone's dying.
Uh-oh.
That's our
Well,
cue.
I can't do much anyway. I'm just like
Okay, here's for
plugging.
today.
This is all I've gotten.
She's got a lot. I just made a bunch of grass.
This
It's
is gonna be a butterfly up here, but right now it looks a little
it's
weird.
very cute. I see it. Your Highland cow feels very fuzzy.
Yes.
Feels, yeah. Let's get
It's
that
pretty
feeling.
fuzzy.
Little fuzzy stuffed animals. No, actually, they really are fuzzy, right? Have you ever had one?
No, but we took a picture with one when we went on our vacation. And
Oh,
they
yeah.
are super fuzzy. They're very fluffy.
I haven't seen them, in person, but I do love them.
We used to have some that were down the road from us. A farm had them, and I would just be I want one so bad.
I know. Ramsey wanted one years ago, and we were considering it. They were not like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars back then.
Yeah, now they are.
It's crazy. I was looking up and like, oh my goodness, honey, no, we can't do that. And obviously, with everything that happened with her, I'm like, I'm not raising the cow too. I already have this little puppy that I don't even like.
All right. Well, we've been.
Tamrod.
It's 6:18 anyway. Wonderful grass, Corey. Wonderful grass.
It is. I mean, you guys probably can't see it, but I mean, there's depth there.
I see it.
It's
Well,
getting
I
there.
see it, but I mean, I also paint, but I don't know.
What'd you say?
I said I see it, but I also paint, so of course I see it, but I don't know if anybody else does. Yes,
Got some flowers starting.
I love it.
It's fine. I'll build it up at some point, unless people want it, then I'll build it up. If they don't, my sister's coming, and I'm probably not gonna be getting a whole lot done.
I do have this.
I'm gonna be on Friday. I'm gonna be on. Not this Saturday. We don't have anything, right?
I don't know what we have.
Things I'm still gonna do. My sister gets sick of me. She doesn't want to be around me all the time, so I just go do my stuff. So let's see. Yeah, so she's coming Friday. I'll be in Friday Favorites. I think my dad's gonna go get her. and her daughter's coming too. So she hasn't been here in a couple years, so it's gonna be fun. So I will be a little bit preoccupied, but still gonna be doing my stuff. Tuesday, probably next Wednesday. I wish that my sister would come on, but she just won't. She said no.
Oh,
She
come
says no.
on.
And
She's
she's
gotta
funny. She's a
she's gotta
Christian.
get
And
it together.
I know it'll be so fun, but she says she just doesn't want to, and I can't force her.
Yes, you can. Yes.
Yeah, she's my big sister, you know.
All right.
Can't force my little sister either, though. Oops, I'm bouncing all over. All right, guys. I hope that that was helpful, and I hope whoever hears this, if they watch it, I hope it's helpful. And I
Hopefully.
hope they learned how to paint grass and what did
And a cow.
grass and a cow.
Hey, you painted the grass for the cow.
Yeah, really. This is the field the cow is going to graze in, so I had to get it done for her.
All right. Good evening. Y'all have a great night. And next time we'll be over on my page, maybe even on the Artist Lounge podcast page if we can figure it out.
Yeah, that's the thing. We got to get things together. Why is
Yes,
like real life had like takes over, you know? And so
it sure does.
we just want to, have fun and do grass and
And
not do grass. Oh my goodness! All right, yeah, I'm gonna be hopping up. Like that's all I have to say, and that's all I gotta say about that. No, really though. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys, and thanks for just like following us around all over.
Yes.
We so appreciate you guys. I'm not really gonna hold mine up again.
Yeah.
I'll get something on there for the next couple of hours, probably. All right.
Uh,
Oh, I'm the one that has to sign us off, right?
yeah.
All right,
See y'all
guys.
next
Have a
time.
great night and be blessed.
Bye.